Isaac blesses Jacob and Esau, an arch book. This is based on Genesis chapter 25, verses 19 through 34 and verse 27, chapter 32, verses 1 through 18, and chapter 33, 1 through 4. There once were twin brothers who were not the same. The older twin, Esau, loved hunting wild game. He's known for his odor and bodily hair. Twin Jacob smelled better and was fairly bare. When Isaac, their father, was old and quite blind, he needed to share everything on his mind. In those days, each father blessed his eldest son. So Isaac called Esau the slightly older one. Today I will grant you a blessing from me, a blessing for you and your future family. Now hunt with your weapons, your bow and your spear. Prepare us a meal, we can share it right here. Rebekah had spied for her favorite son. She wanted her Jacob to be the blessed one. She called him inside where they worked out a deal. They had the inherited blessing to steal. Rebekah said, Jacob, I have a great plan. Pretend to be Esau, a hairier man. So Jacob dressed up to become just like him. He covered his body with smelly goat skin. Wise Isaac did not want his sons to deceive, but Jacob soon tricked him. He made him believe. The goat skin was on Jacob's hands and his neck, for that's where he knew that old Isaac would check. The smell of my son is the smell of outside. You must be my Esau, stay at my bedside. The clever plan worked out just like they had schemed. Soon Jacob inherited more than he dreamed. Receive now the blessing upon every field, said Isaac. Our God will make all of your crops yield, more bounty than you and your family will need, and soon you'll have plenty of servants to feed. Thus Jacob had everything he had desired when Esau returned from his hunting so tired. And Isaac found out he had been led astray. Poor Esau got angry. He begged and he prayed. Oh, Father, how could this have happened to me? That lying thief Jacob could pack up and flee. Dear Father, have mercy on your honest son. Why can't you undo what you've already done? Ah, Esau, I weep for your future today. I wanted much more, Isaac started to say. Now don't be so angry and ready to fight. I worry you'll never come back to what's right. And Isaac said, don't be upset and so wild, but try to remember I love you, my child. You know God created a plan just for you, and he will still bless everything that you do. But Esau impatiently listened no more, and filled full of rage, bolted out the door. When Jacob saw Esau, he fled in great fear. He lived with his uncle for 20 long years. 2 decades went by, the years came and they passed, and Jacob went home to his father at last. But Jacob feared Esau. Oh, what if they met? Would Esau lash out? Would he still be upset? Such thoughts like these made Jacob sicken with dread, so he sent many gifts to his brother ahead. They met with their animals, kindred and kin, and then the men hugged, and Esau forgave Jacob's sin. Just like these two brothers, we sometimes get mad and do things that make our dear loved ones so sad. But God in his wisdom sent Jesus to bear our sins to the cross. Now his glory we share. That is Isaac blesses Jacob and Esau, an arch book.